A few years ago, I was really excited when I bought this little ampule
Is that what I think it is?
that had this little piece of metal inside. This is because this little piece of metal is actually pure uranium.
Pure uranium. That's a little different. In nuclear fuel, it's uranium dioxide, and the yellow cake stuff, the processed ore, is U3O8.
And I can prove this by just holding a Geiger counter over it.
It's
Almost
lagging a bit.
immediately, it starts beeping like crazy, and this tells me that it's detecting a bunch of radiation.
Alright, so that number, 7562 counts per minute, that doesn't mean anything by itself. That depends on how your radiation detector is calibrated. What does matter is something like microsieverts per hour.
The only sad part is that the majority of its radioactivity is being blocked by the glass ampule, and for a while now, I've been wanting to unleash it.
So uranium's an alpha emitter. It's actually not that radioactive compared to something like radium, which is over 1,000,000 times more radioactive, but a lot of it won't even penetrate your skin.
I've also randomly decided that today is the day, so I'll just go over to my hammer drawer and
Randomly decided, alright, so no radiological assessment or nothing. We're just gonna go to town.
pick out a nice hammer, and with
Curious
a
choice.
couple gentle taps, it is now free.
The most dangerous part about what he did is the broken glass.
And quickly cleaned it up and got rid of all the glass, and now when I test it again, it's around 6 times more radioactive than before.
So that's where counts per minute is useful. You're comparing something relative to another. That still doesn't tell you anything about how hazardous it is.
Which I think makes it a lot more fun. However, I do have to be careful because without the glass, it'll start slowly reacting with oxygen in the air and letting off small amounts of radioactive uranium oxide dust, which breathing in is generally very not good.
So alpha particles are more hazardous when they're ingested, so don't eat it. It also has chemical toxicity comparable to that of lead, but the amount of dose from the dust is minimal.